Futures. We were discussing just a moment automatically declining a candidate's remaining job applications. We were able to add the step with the BP, and we were able to add some disposition so that automatically the candidate, even if he is going maximum he can go to ready for hire, automatically the job application will be declined. That is what we were discussing. Again, I will revise those things. That future I will explain and automatically decline candidates for filled jobs. That I will explain and very, very important, automatically advance or decline candidates. These three futures we will see today, and I am going to give some real-time startup scenarios, like when I entered into the system. Few scenarios which I got. However, I have taken the screenshots, so kept it handy. Today I have framed in the old format, just I will show you. So this is the one, so we will go through this. However, I will explain you but practical, and all probably you can do, maybe day after tomorrow or something. But I will explain you and I will ask you the questions, what you understand by this, so that I will make it clear that how you need to proceed. Tomorrow, if we get such kind of things, you can move across and do it by your own, because that should not be any dependency. Also sometime, so that we can frame ourselves as a real time. That is what my intention is. Yeah, sure. Yeah, so the first feature already we discussed. However, we will revise all those things. So this first feature is automatically declining a candidate's remaining job application. So this talks about when the candidate is moving to the ready for hire stage, and he reaches this step. Workday automatically declined their remaining active job applications. For example, as I said, candidate is already got selected for Java developer or something, let it be for Java developer, and his job application has been already shared to UI developer also. So what happens? He is selected for Java developer and remaining job application, let us say for UI developer. You already got selected. That application should not go more than ready for hire. I mean it should be declined automatically. So for that we already went to the system and created our own dispositions. But in ready for hire you have included a declined all job applications as the last step. And that is what we have added it in the possible disposition. Yeah, because we never know where the candidate will be there. So for that I included, just for safe rent, suppose the candidate you never know. Suppose the candidate might be in interview stage. Already he got selected for Java developer automatically. It should decline. So when it is declining means that disposition should be there. See when we are declining. There should be a disposition for the reason right. That is the reason I included in each phase. Okay, I will just show you to make it a little clearer. Practically you can test it also. This features when you explain these things in the interview. Especially second feature. I will explain you third feature which I am going to explain today, that feature. If you explain, he will be very much impressed. Okay, that we will go through today. That is what these things only we will discuss today, and real-time startup scenarios I will discuss with you now for 10 to 15 minutes. That will be the agenda for today's session. Tomorrow probably some few prospects, all those things. And after tomorrow, we will try to move our candidate, and you can do your experimentation, maybe on Tuesday, Wednesday, something you can start doing all those things automatically. You know you will get that things. Now you can execute your business. That is what I mean. Maybe job application. If you have a confusion, just let me know, so that I will give you clarity. Yeah, sure, now I am explaining only theoretically. Okay, once we do practically, and you will test a candidate, suppose you know. Already there are 2 job applications for, let us say, for Vishnu. One guy for Vishnu already got selected. Another remaining job application will be there. Right, that should be declined. That should be declined. That is what I mean to say, this concept. Okay, so that is the reason we are adding this step. Actually simple, very simple as I said. We already, you know, added that disposition in all the stages to make it. You never know when it might happen. So that is the reason I added those. Let us say, I think we added ready for hire, if I remember. Okay, yeah, okay. No thanks for coming. I think maybe background check or something. No, that BP step. I am not saying disposition has to be there, right? Right, see hired for other job application. Got it, okay. See when we are declining. Some reason has to be there, right? Then only it will be correct. So even you, Sunday candidate for ready hire automatically this disposition, we can show and decline the job application. It will be automatically declined and, for your information, the candidate will not go for hire BP execution. You can test also tomorrow. First, we will do normally, and you test it by yourself, so that you will get to. As I said, this features you can do very easy, same like, okay, that is what you know. And we were discussing again on the job application of ready for hire. Last step should be decline remaining job application. We have to. You know. Probably this step has to be added in the last step. Okay, if you face any challenges you can copy this BP, because this BP alone has some problem. Straightaway execution. You can copy this BP. Especially for this BP. I would suggest to copy this thing. Okay, there is some errors which I am getting, so just you can copy my BP. Okay, we add it here. Automatically, it will be declined. That is what you know. The one which we were discussing at the end of the session on Friday. So maintain recruiting disposition. We can create. If there is no disposition, we can create ourselves. And business process. We just went there ready for hire the decline remaining jobs, BP jobs. I mean BP as a last step. That is what this one last step, that is what we discussed. Okay, that is about this future. This feature. I will explain you after 15 minutes. Very, very important. You will feel happy also by learning this, and please explain this scenario in the interview. If you are not clear, I will explain you 2-3 times. Also, no worries on that. I will explain you.